So when you eat this dish, you'll taste the difference. The Wok Hei searing the rice and the ingredients together, and then you'll be able to tell the difference. Watching the chef cook here. So we ordered some dishes here we're going to try right here in Chef Hum.
The breath of a wok, also known as the energy of a wok, is known as Wok Hei. Wok Hei is the term we use in Cantonese cooking. It's what every chef wants to achieve. I learned about Wok Hei when I worked in my dad's restaurant. So I can tell which chef has the ability to produce the Wok Hei, the sear of the food in the wok, the touch point where it either burns or it becomes another level of excellence. So whenever I cook Chinese cooking, I try to achieve some Wok Hei. So I travel throughout China, I travel throughout cities in Canada and throughout North America in search of that elusive Wok Hei.
Usually a Chinese restaurant, they measure how good a restaurant is based on the Wok Hei, the effect of the carbon searing. So you have a real good restaurant, they'll have good Wok Hei. So when you talk to your friends and your people you want to recommend restaurants, you say, how's the Wok Hei in that restaurant? That means how efficient is the cook in producing that sear. So home cooking is a little bit harder to get a good sear, so what I have to do is preheat the wok for 15 to 20 minutes at medium heat. I'm going to turn the heat on to high as we start cooking. So put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of cooking oil in there. And then I'm going to put the chopped ginger and chopped garlic, so a tablespoon. It's better to cut the pieces a little bit larger because the wok is really hot, so disintegrate some of the smaller pieces. We put the aromatics. I have ginger, onions, and celery. These 3 are all aromatics. So when you sear the food with the aromatics, it's going to bring out flavor. So I just let it sear for about 15 or 20 seconds. This is different from a commercial wok or a restaurant because they have a super hot wok, lots more heat. So without the extra heat, you're going to have to let it sit there for about 15 to 20 seconds to get the sear. So you see, a lot of times when I cook at home, I don't let it sear as much because I'm just doing it for cooking. So I don't have the time to sit around to preheat the wok. But if you want a real good dinner, sometimes with lots of Wok Hei, the wok sear, then that's what you do. So now I'm going to put the Chinese sausage, I got some chicken, I got some barbecue pork. This was some dinner a few days ago. So usually fried rice, you can put any kind of meat in there. And usually it's just leftover meat, you just chop it up. So I have all the pieces of meat and the veggies around the same size, as you can see. So this is a day-old rice, so just make sure there's no clumps. You know, it might have some clumps, but you can actually go through the rice and squeeze out the clumps first if you like, or you can do it in the wok. So normally I don't say about this thing about 15 to 20 seconds when it goes in, but it's a good idea to do that. So I have some prawns here, it's already cooked, put it in. So just put the oil around the outside, so this will sear the rice from the bottom. So you can hear right away the oil is heating up. So I've got some green onions and peas. So these ones have been thawed out. You don't need to thaw them out, but if you have it thawed out, it's better. So when you put the peas and the green onions, it'll give moisture to the fried rice. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of this light soy sauce. So this has salt in it as well, so keep that in mind. So in Chinese cooking, this thick soy sauce is actually similar to the soy paste. They used to sell it when they make soy sauce. The bottom of the ingredients, they package it up and sell it as soy paste. So nowadays they actually make it into a sauce. We call it thick soy sauce, but that's what it is. So it's really good for fried rice. I put 3 tablespoons in there. So it has molasses flavor. So you get this real good sear on the rice just before you take it off. The Wok Hei is in place. The Wok Hei is here. So there's enough for 2 plates here. If you like your fried rice dark with lots of flavor, this is it. That's really good. Put the plate over the rice, center it, and then just take that off. There you have it. Chinese fried rice with thick soy sauce and lots of Wok Hei. Enjoy.
You can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. The recipes you get now is what I call stay-at-home recipes. This is what I have in my fridge. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. Put it in the comments in the section below. And be sure to give me a like, and be sure to subscribe, and make sure you click the bell so I can keep giving you more videos.